A small but consistent difference in how birds respond to approaching humans hints at hidden cues shaping animal behavior. An international team of scientists has uncovered an unexpected pattern in how city birds respond to people. Species such as great tits, house sparrows, and blackbirds tend to take flight sooner when approached by women than by men. The researchers say the finding is clear, but the reason behind it is still unknown. The study took place in 5 European countries and involved male and female participants matched for height and clothing, walking directly toward birds in parks and other urban green spaces. By measuring how close a person could get before a bird flew away, the team assessed what is known as flight initiation distance. On average, men were able to get about 1 meter (3.3 feet) closer than women before the birds took off. This pattern appeared consistently across all study locations, including Czechia, France, Germany, Poland, and Spain. It also held true across 37 species, from cautious birds like magpies to more tolerant ones such as pigeons. Unexpectedly, researchers found that birds tended to escape earlier when approached by women than by men. They were quite surprised by this result. The findings suggest that birds can distinguish between male and female humans, but the exact cues they rely on are unclear. Researchers are exploring possibilities such as scent, body shape, or walking style. Birds living near people are attentive to us and pay attention to our smells, sounds, and movements. To successfully coexist with other species, it's important for us to know how they perceive us. Measuring flight initiation distance is a very useful tool to get insight into this. There are several possibilities for what cues birds are picking up on. It could be smells, it could be people's gait. But how do researchers test this? Perhaps a study resembling Monty Python's Ministry of Silly Walks. As a woman in the field, researchers was surprised that birds reacted to them differently. This study highlights how animals in cities see humans, which has implications for urban ecology and equality in science. Many behavioral studies assume that a human observer is neutral, but this wasn't the case for urban birds in this study. Researchers have proposed several possible explanations, including differences in scent, body shape, or walking patterns. However, these ideas are still speculative, and further studies will be needed to test them. This is maybe the most interesting part of this study. Scientists have identified a phenomenon, but they really don't know why. However, what these results do highlight is the bird's sophisticated ability to evaluate their environment. Urban birds clearly react to subtle cues that humans do not easily notice. Follow-up studies could focus on individual factors such as movement patterns, scent cues, or physical traits, testing them separately rather than grouping them under observer sex. This approach would help identify the specific cues birds detect. The study included 2,701 observations, but the researchers emphasized that these results are preliminary. Additional work is needed to confirm whether the observed pattern holds and to better understand what drives it. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed our videos, subscribe to our channel for there's more to come.